Hello, my friends. I have such a great story to share with you today, and welcome back to MTDCNC. Thank you for joining Nick and myself. I'm at the Jergens facility, and Nick has something very special he'd like to share with you guys. Nick, thank you so much for being a part of MTDCNC, and I look forward to learning more about you and your journey and how Jergens has helped support you along the way. So with that being said, my friend, go ahead and take it away. I'd love to hear more.
Alrighty, here we go. Back in high school, I went to a program called CVEC to come to school and learn how to do different opportunities in the facility. So when I came here, during my high school career, I started back in outside processing, which is raw material, moving parts around, counting parts, and pulling orders. I was doing bar stock, which we pull materials to put on a machine. It was a little challenging for me. And after that, I started counting parts at my next rotation. Started counting parts, pulling orders, and all that. So in my 2017, mid-2017 way, I went to chipping. I started pulling orders, and I did a really great job at it, and they like me what I do. And I keep on pulling orders because I'm a fast mind reader, and I pay attention very closely. It's all about paying attention and know what you're doing, more or less. After high school, I got hired in to be back in outside processing because they love what I do here. It's challenging, but it's worth it. So I did back in outside processing for 2 to 3 years and all that, and I'm like really on top of everything. Then after that, I went to oystering because I wanted to do something new, do more challenging for me, so I can get that big money in the future. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, this is a fantastic story. Now let me ask you a question to go back a little bit further. Was school always easy for you? Did Jergens help push you into a position where you feel confident? Have they always been supportive of who you are and what you're doing? How has that all worked?
At first I was nervous when I come here. I was like extremely nervous because I don't know what I'm doing here until I get trained properly by the right people. And yeah, because of my hearing disability, that's what made me get nervous and all that, because I don't want to mess anything up and all that. And yeah, people have been really supportive of me here a lot, and throughout the high school too. And so did my family too.
Oh, that's amazing. You know, in all fairness, we all get nervous in certain situations. So to have that type of empathy and to know that someone like Jergens believes in you and goes, you know what, let's build a platform for this young man and help him create success. They've been really good at that, right?
Yes, I love my job, honestly.
And
I really do.
Through this job, what do you feel like you've learned? Is it confidence for yourself? Is it the process of manufacturing? Do you love manufacturing as a whole? What kind of growth? And where do you see yourselves in the next 5 or 10 years? What do you want to do? You have honest aspirations, and I like that.
Because what I like to do, I like to be on a machine in the next 5 or 10 years. Is that what you said, 5 or 10 years?
Yeah.
I would like to be on a machine in the next 5 or 10 years.
How about this Matsuura machine?
I would love to learn. I'm here to learn.
Well,
Yeah.
Nick, I thank you so much for sharing this story. I know it's not easy to get on camera, especially when these red lights are on. So thank you for conveying that information, allowing us to share this story with the global audience at MTD. I really, really do appreciate it, Nick. You're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.